Hi folks, I'm Tony Young with Event Store. This video introduces a sample application and code focused on loan processing titled The Loans Project. Upon completion of this video, you will understand the components of the Loans Project, its architecture, how the application works, and how to download and use the code. The Loans Project is a simple example of an event-sourced application built using EventStoreDB. This project aims to demonstrate event sourcing concepts implemented with Event Store in an executable package. This project will be referenced in future educational videos, allowing you to reinforce concepts with practical hands-on experience within a self-contained EventStoreDB environment. A deeper understanding of foundational topics will provide a jumpstart when developing your own event-sourced applications. The components of the Loan Project work together to implement a business process workflow. A user submits a loan application. Their credit score is automatically checked with the credit bureau based on the national ID number they used in the application. The business process is set to automatically approve loans with a credit score of 7 or above and automatically deny loans with a credit score of 4 or below. A loan request with a credit score between but not including 4 and 7 is sent to an underwriting workflow for manual evaluation. An underwriter is presented with the loan application and credit score where they make a decision about whether to approve or deny the loan. The loan status checker presents the current status of all loan requests in the workflow. While the workflow of loan application processing in production can be very complex, this example project is purposely simplified down to a few major components, each of which demonstrates a different event sourcing and EventStoreDB concept. A loan requester application, both a GUI and test case injector version of this code are provided to demonstrate how to create a simple UI to accept inputs, or simply compose some events through code and append them to a stream. A credit checker that waits for new loan requests and simulates the external system call to check the requester's credit score. Through this application, you will learn about persistent subscriptions and appending to streams. A loan decider that determines if a loan can be automatically approved or denied based on the applicant's credit score. This application demonstrates business process automation, catch-up subscriptions, and appending to streams. An underwriting application where a human can manually approve or deny a loan that cannot be automatically managed. The underwriting application highlights read models, catch-up subscriptions, and appending to streams. A loan request status checker that displays the current status of each loan request that has been submitted. Through this application, you will reinforce your knowledge of reading streams and event processing. VS Code, or Visual Studio Code, is a simple and effective IDE that supports many different programming languages. In future videos, we'll use it to work with the Loans Project code assets. To download VS Code, navigate to code.visualstudio.com/download in your favorite web browser. Click the link to download for your operating system of choice. After the download is complete, install and launch VS Code. The Loans Project code is available for download and cloning from a public GitHub repository. While the VS Code download completes, navigate to github.com/eventstore/samples where you will find lots of sample code. Clicking the green Code button towards the upper right brings up the different options for accessing the code samples. You can download and unzip a file containing all the sample code. Use this option if you are unfamiliar with Git or do not have the Git command line interface installed on your system. Download the file and unzip it into your Documents folder. You can also clone the repository so it can be updated easily as we release new sample code. Click the button to copy the URL to your clipboard. Switch to your terminal and type git clone followed by a space and paste the contents of your clipboard. Press enter and Git will clone the repository to your local machine. We can now launch VS Code and open the Loans project code. From the File menu, select Open Folder. Navigate to the folder where you cloned or expanded the zip file, then Loan Application, and finally, Python. Click Open. The left sidebar updates with the resource tree showing all of the Python scripts that make up this demo application. Start by examining config.py. This Python script contains all of the configuration parameters for the Loans project, including stream prefixes, checkpoint file names, the URL to the database, event names, and more. We use a config file to make it easy to update configurations and share them across the other scripts that make up the project. Before we execute the sample code, let's make sure the EventStoreDB projection subsystem is running. In your web browser, navigate to localhost on port 2113. Click the Projections button. If you see the projections listed as stopped, click the Enable All button to start them. While VS Code is great for programming, the best way to execute the sample code is to stack up 4 terminal windows and execute a single process in each one. Open 4 windows and navigate to the folder on your hard drive where you stored the Loans project code. In the bottom right window, execute the underwriting application by typing Python underwriting.py and press Enter. In the bottom left window, execute the loan decider by typing Python loandecider.py and press Enter. In the top right window, execute the credit checker by typing Python creditcheck.py. To append some sample events and watch them move through the system, in the top left window, type Python loanrequester-testcases.py and press Enter. The script will append 4 sample loan requests, pausing for 25 seconds between each to allow the downstream applications to react and process the events. Watch the events flow through the system. The loan requester appends loan requested events with a user, amount, national ID, and request ID elements. The credit checker listens to loan requested events, checks the credit score, and appends credit checked events with the national ID and credit score. The loan decider listens for credit checked events, applies business rules for automatic or manual approval, and appends loan automatically approved, loan automatically denied, or loan approval needed events. Underwriting listens for loan approval needed events, seeks user input, and appends loan manually approved or loan manually denied events. 2 events will end up in the underwriting window, where a human is asked to enter a Y or N to approve or deny the loan. Press a Y or N and press Enter to manually process the loan. And that's it! More information on the internals of each application will be presented in future videos from EventStore.